The microcosmic orbit is an important principle within Qigong practice. It's been written about many times. It's talked about within alchemical classics all the way through to contemporary Qigong books. And yet often there's quite a lot of confusion around it, I think. It's more than just that there's a circulation of energy that goes up the back and down the front. There's a whole series of teachings and principles involved in the microcosmic orbit that make it an integral part of Qigong practice. And part of what I've been trying to do, especially over the last few years, is trying to explain and sort of deal with some of the confusions and misconceptions that people have within the internal arts. After spending the majority of my life in the internal arts, I've been exploring these for myself and trying to understand how they work. And I feel I've got a fairly good grasp of the subject. So what I'm offering is a course in the microcosmic orbit that's about 6.5, 7 hours long or something like that. It's fairly lengthy, but really what it does is it explains the foundations of the microcosmic orbit with regards to the first two stages, which is primarily the movement of yang qi within the system, within the two main channels of the body. And then after this, the conversion of Jing to qi to Shen within the microcosmic orbit, how this actually happens, what it means, because there is a literal mechanic, a process involved in this. Beyond this, there's a discussion of some of the higher level aspects of microcosmic orbit, as well as the meditation system that's based upon this practice, derived from Taoist alchemical teachings. So what I've tried to do is put this forward and explain it through a combination of theoretical lectures and practical exercises that you can follow and move through in order to help you understand how the orbit works and how to develop it for yourself within your body. It's not it is a beginner's levels course. It's foundation level through to intermediate, I would say. Probably a few months to a few years work if you really want to put in the time to go as deep as you can into it. But it's not a complete beginners, complete novices program. So it is for somebody who really wants to commit to spending the time to working through this process. So I would say this course is designed for those people who really want to go deep into their Qigong practice to really understand how the microcosmic orbit works. So don't be looking for don't come expecting any sort of imagination-based practices or very brief, very simplistic ways of understanding the body. I've tried to go pretty deep into the foundations of the microcosmic orbit. So just be warned, it's quite complex. But with all of these arts, with something like Qigong or Neigong, or alchemy in fact, if you really want to go deep, then we can't look for simplistic aspects to the training or simplistic explanations. It is a complicated art. So we really have quite a lot of different parts of information that we need to understand. And that's what I've tried to get across in this program. So I'm offering it free. I'm here on lockdown, or ending lockdown now, but recording things and making it available. So I'm quite happy for this course to be free. Hopefully that'll help some people develop an understanding of the microcosmic orbit and manage to get it going for themselves. Because, it's one of the greatest things for your own mental and physical health you can do within the internal arts is to get the microcosmic orbit going. So I hope that it benefits a lot of people. If you do the course, if you like it, please drop us a message and let us know. It'd be nice to see how people were getting on with the training. But I hope this offering is, beneficial to some. Thank you.